Alright, so as you can see, it's a new game. It says it'll delete an old save, but it's not the one that you guys have been watching, don't worry. Hello everyone, and welcome to Minit, my speedrun edition. Yeah! Now, don't get your hopes up. It's not going to be fantastically, amazingly fast, but since I've got to the final boss, I thought to myself, I now know pretty much the path that you need to take to get to the final level. So I could probably do it a lot quicker than I did in the first run. So this is my attempt. I feel that I could do relatively well, not massively well. I have actually looked at the guys on the Speedrun website, and they are able to do the whole run, the really fast guys, without using the torch. For me, I don't know, I kind of need the torch. So I'm sorry, but I'm going a slightly longer route than the really fast guys. And I do make some obvious mistakes, like this here. I get stuck on the wall. So there's a couple of seconds there that were wasted. But you see, this is all kind of essentially one fluid motion to get the key. And then to die. And then, you see, I found as well that if I kill myself, I can start almost immediately again. If I don't, and I actually run out of time and die, it takes a couple of seconds for it to register that I've died, so I can't just restart straight away. So that's another thing, is killing myself whenever I know I need to get back to my house. Like there. Rather than running backwards to my house, it makes more sense for me to do it that way. Now, you saw I got stuck there. I also come up here. This is a complete waste. I don't need to do any of this. So I could have cut some time off there. It's all just about... This was very much my first run. I didn't really... I had an idea of where I wanted to go and what I wanted to do. But I wasn't 100% paying attention. So I can definitely speed this whole thing up a little bit. However, you see, you come in here and you just die immediately so that you can start in here. Rather than trying to get somewhere, then I realise I need the watering can. So I've wasted a lot of time there. And that is a good 10 seconds, I'd say, that I could probably shave off my time if I actually just went up and got that. Then I kill myself, because now I've got to kill the sword throwing person. Now, I have also learnt a little bit here and there through playing this game in the past. Now, as far as I'm aware, you need to keep kind of going in and out of the screens until... what's it called? You need to keep going in and out of screens until there is... Oh, almost got hit there, you see. Until the ghost appears. The ghost will stop teleporting once you kill all of the bits and pieces that I killed. So I got that. And then you just restart, you go around. Now, my plan moving ahead, there should be one more video left in the main series. And the reason there's one more video left is because I want to attempt to get every coin. And then once I've got every coin, I want to fight the boss and beat the boss once more. So that will be the last Minit video that will be next week, probably. Well, as soon as you come back in the house, you die. Because basically, I know that here, I need to get the camera. Which, again, there are some people that say you don't need the camera. I like to use the camera, thank you very much. And again, I miss here, so I could have saved myself some time there. I know, I can see where I went wrong, all of this. And I don't have to use the camera, but for me, it just makes things a lot easier. I forgot where the camera was, to be honest. And then from here, again, if I'd have realised I'd just pick up the camera, I could have just gone straight back. But I essentially need now to wait for the swimming guy to appear for me. Once you get to 10 seconds. Thank you. And now you go straight in the hotel. And essentially you need the flippers. No matter what happens, you cannot complete a run without the flippers. So that is the next thing that I have to do. Now I know I waste some time here as well. Spam. So I know that I need to essentially keep the one without a weapon alive. Just the little one down there. There you go. Now I'm going to go and get the guy in the bucket. It's all about trying to shave time. You see, I mess around here as well. See, watching this now, I could probably shave quite a lot of time off. I don't think I could get close to the faster times, but I could definitely get a much better time than I did get at the end of this. I haven't actually beaten the boss at this point, so I think I'm going to grab myself a heart, because I'm not going to risk it. I know I don't believe I'm able to kill the boss without it, so I'm just going to grab it. And this was all a waste of time. The moment I got the heart, I should have killed myself, because that would have just been a lot easier. It would have made a lot more sense. If I hadn't have wasted time with the little guy, I probably could have just gone straight to it and got him, and then that would have meant this whole run wouldn't have happened. It's a possibility. Look, in my mind, I don't necessarily want to be a speedrunner. You see all of this as well. I should have just died. I should have killed myself, because you have to come past the hotel anyway. So that was just a waste of a route. There's that one. And now the last one's over here. I think I also ran out of time. So you see, again, if I'd have just died and respawned from the hospital, none of this time would have mattered. So even though technically it stays open, I think it's kind of irrelevant, because realistically I just wasted so much time there that it was silly. But yeah, no, the really fast speedrunners are insane. They're able to do a lot of this stuff without a torch, and I just don't know the world good enough. I had an idea and I didn't go up high enough, so it was silly. I shouldn't have done it. I tried to be clever, but it didn't work. And again, the moment I realised I need to go back home, I should have just killed myself. So there's lots of things, if I know I have to do them, I can. It's just me kind of having realizations on the moment. So I've got to go in with the camera, die immediately, because he moves out the way for you. And again, the speedrunners don't do this way. They go through the pipe down south and go into the mine that way. I prefer this way because in my mind it's quicker to go this way, because what you can do is it gives you a quicker route into the desert. And when you have to come back with the water thing, for me, this desert route is a lot quicker than the pipe route. I just feel that it is. I don't know it is. That's the way I look at it. Because then it's just a hole and you're in there. There you go. So for me, that's a lot quicker, because I'm already in the mine now. So I'm going to stop this side first. Now, this is what I was saying. You can get into here without the flippers, but you cannot get to this side of that water. Even though there's a conveyor belt, you can't walk on that conveyor belt without flippers. So you physically need flippers in order to do this section of the game. I saw this on on one of those speed runs, so thank you for the quickness of how to do that. I'm going to die immediately because the time wasn't quick enough for me to go. And what I am going to do is I'm probably going to try and do a faster speed run than this. just because I can feel it in my head that I'm not going to stop. That I do want to do this quicker, because I can see that I was very, very slow. But we're coming to the end now. You just use this to go straight down. You go boof. You see, now you've got to put the fire out. And then I died again. So you just carry this. And the good thing, in a way, at this point, is the fact that it gives you the watering can. You don't have to... See, that was a mess there. It's a little mess up. Got your sword. And now this is the end of the game. Now, I could have sped this up as well. This is technically the first time I've ever faced this boss. And I pushed the wrong button. So that was a waste right there. This is going to be a waste of around 10 seconds just to get back to the boss. I pushed the wrong button. What can I say? I was nervous because I hadn't fought the boss before. But now that I actually know what I need to do to beat the boss, actually, I could probably kill the boss quicker as well, I would say. So basically, yeah, he covers himself in swords. You have to kill the swords that are on your section. And then kill all the others. See, if I doubled, that would probably make that quicker, you know. See, I'm wasting a lot of time here, which would have been nice to have thought. I could have double thrown it, you see. Now, they kind of glow and shoot, and I've got to hit them then. Because once they shoot, they stop for a minute. But when they're not stopped, they hide. They run away. I ran out of time. And then you start from where you left off. So you don't have to be too concerned about worrying, you know. I feel like I don't necessarily need the third life. Necessarily. I feel like that was a bit of a waste to get that. I probably could have done it with 2. Because you either get hit or you don't. It's one of those where... See, I'm trying to swing it up, and I couldn't swing it up. I should have gone across. But there you go. Now he spins and throws his knives out at him. But if you just keep attacking those blades, they die. Including the ones he throws at you also die if you hit them. So if you just swing your sword... You see, I died. But when I restart, I'm restarting at the point I was at. So it's actually not that bad. Yeah, you can just swing your sword at them, as I learnt there. And it just kills them. So you don't have to worry. It's really simple. And then hit that there. And now you just hit him. And I wasn't close enough. And smash, the sword breaks. Now the official time, it says on the website, is the time that it displays at the end. Now, obviously, like I said at the beginning, don't think I've done an amazing time, because I haven't. It's a good time for me, but the time itself puts me in 92nd place. So I'm in the top 100 of the speed runs. Now look, that might not sound great, but 11 minutes and 55 seconds, I can shave a lot of time off of that from the wasted journey and the bits and pieces. But to me, that's not that bad, considering it's my first ever speed run of anything. To be in the top 100, I think is pretty good. So, I'm uploading this now so that I can actually put it onto the speedrun website and see if they will accept it. Can't see why not. I followed all the rules. And then before I do the final video next week, I will have a second run and see if I can just cut all that wasted time out and see if I can do a much, much better speed run. And we will see how it goes. So, yeah, my final video next week will be me looking for all of the coins that I have missed. I've looked them up, so I'm not just wandering around endlessly. And you would be surprised where some of these coins actually are. So I'll show you that next week. I will beat the final boss next week with that save. And then we'll see how that goes. So thank you so much for watching. This has been my Minit speed run, first attempt. I'll see you again next time.